Hi, my name is Natalie Williams. I am a certified yoga teacher. In this 20-minute video, I will guide you through yoga poses that will help with runners. Find a nice tall seat, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, and let's go ahead and pull the shoulders up towards the ears. Just notice the tension. Squeeze them back and then relax the shoulders. Let them drip down your back. Close your eyes and just notice your body right now. Did you just come in from a run, or is this before a run? Just notice it, and just notice if there's any areas that you can just release and relax a little bit more. Then take a deep inhale in, keep your shoulders down, open your lungs horizontally, and exhale out. Try to grow your inhalations in as big with comfortable inhales as possible, and out. Imagine right now that you're intentionally trying to grow your inhalations to stretch out your lung tissue in your lungs. As you know, being a runner, you need to utilize your breath as much as possible. So really focus on this breathing and release and let go. And again, even more full. And release. Now see how long and slow and controlled you can breathe comfortably in and out. Now let's incorporate the 4 parts of the breath: the inhalation, the pause, hold it, the exhalation, the pause, hold it, and the inhalation. Try to keep your mind anchored in your breath during this practice if you can. Now drop your chin to your chest and roll each ear to each shoulder, stopping in any place that feels extra good. Many times runners hold tension in their shoulders and their necks because they're using their arms so much and holding them up, but just try to release and let go right now. Then inhale, lift up nice and tall, and let's look over one shoulder. Hold it here and drop the chin down at the same side. It's really important to have flexibility in the neck, because if you don't, when you're a runner, you'll turn your whole body if you hear a sound or motion real quick to catch yourself, which you can lose your balance, look over this way, and hurt yourself. So flexibility is very important, especially everywhere in your body, but in your neck. Then inhale, lift up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and come up onto all fours. So place your hands underneath your shoulders and wrists into tabletop, knees under hips, and we're gonna move into some cat and cows here. So arch your back, drop your head in, and round the shoulder blades out and down and squeeze your core. Holding this cat pose for a few moments, really arch, arch, arch as much as possible. And then we're going to drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the chin, pull the shoulders back, and engage your back muscles. So if you're feeling stiff before a run, you really want to go in this transition from cat and cow. So go ahead and move back and forth on your own with your breath if you can, because it just helps realign your spine and produce synovial fluid in your back, which is a very good thing to just warm it up and keep everything aligned. So back and forth here. Trying to deepen each motion. So this pose, see how far you can get into it, into cow right now. And exhale if you can into cat. Let's try that one more time with an inhale and exhale. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Then find a nice sturdy tabletop. Kick your right leg back, curl the toes under, keep your hips squared down to the ground, left arm in front right here, and then reach your arm and leg as high as it can go and find that balance going on. When you're jogging, it's usually opposite arm, opposite leg, so just kind of notice this and train yourself here a little bit. Feel free to teeter-totter a little bit and catch yourself. Then from here, we're going to go ahead and bend the right leg, take the left arm and try to reach on the inner side of the right leg if you can. If not, just hold it here. If you can, bind it, grab a hold. Watch out for this left hip going out that way, and then lift up nice and tall and find stability here. Deep inhale and exhale, holding, holding, holding. And then unleash the left hand, place it down, kick the right leg back, curl the toes underneath, And you're gonna take the right leg across the left side of the body and kick down into the heel for a nice calf stretch. And if you bend that back right knee a little bit, if you can see that bend right there, you're gonna get a little bit more of the Achilles, which is really important as a runner. It gets really tight, and the lower portion of the calf muscle, the soleus. So holding it here, I'm just gonna turn to you so you see a little bit better. So notice how right here, one is back more than the other. Holding it here. From here, I'm gonna walk both hands over to the left a little bit for a nice side stretch out through here and a medial glute stretch for your left hip. So hold it here, deep inhale and exhale. And gently unleash. Shake it out a little bit, realign those hips. Then go ahead and kick the left leg back and right arm in front. And again on this side, feel free to teeter-totter it a little bit. Find your imbalances and hold it strong. Then find stillness and lift up nice and tall. Engage your back muscle, deep inhale and exhale. Then if you wish, you can bend the left leg, grab the right hand towards the left foot on the inside if you can, the ankle, and kick into it. Really good hip opener here. And quad, so those are really common tight areas as you pick up the left and right leg when you're running. Gently unleash, hand comes down, curl the toes under, cross the left foot over the right, and kick down into that heel. You can always move your hands and find that readjustment, that's fine, but really drop it in. Then if you want to bend the back left leg, go for it. Then straighten it, and we're gonna walk over towards that back left foot, getting a nice side stretch over here. Watch out for the shoulder raising up. And go ahead and come back to center and bring the knees underneath. Bring your hips overneath to child's pose and walk your hands forward and release the head down to the ground. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to let go and give in. Then walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under, find your downward facing dog right here. Release your head, shake no, 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 and yes, yes, yes. Pull the shoulders away. Then lift up your heels and then sink them down. If you're too far, bend your knees and straighten the back, that's fine. But we're gonna go ahead and walk your dog. So you just bend one knee and then the other leg. So if you feel like you wanna hold it here, that's fine. Getting a nice hamstring stretch all the way down through your calf if you feel it. And then you can switch to the other side. But from here, let's go ahead and just try to get a little bit of a stretch in the Achilles. So bend your knees and you'll feel a little bit more of a soleus. Then from here, if you want to go ahead and straighten your left leg and bend your toes underneath that foot, just to stretch them out a little bit, go for it. Nice stretch for you, runners. And bend the left foot and get a nice little arch stretch. Then from here, go ahead and find a downward facing dog again. Shake your head, no, no, no. And yes, yes, yes. Then we're going to come to a plank and hold your plank here. Hold, hold, hold. Deep inhale and exhale. Place your weight into your fingertips if you can. And then gently drop the knees. We're going to go ahead and walk the hands up to the hips right here. Place your hands behind your back. Pull back your shoulders and open up this chest area. Slight chin up. And we're going into camel pose. So pull back, deep inhale and exhale here. Opening up the hips, and this region is very tight from hunching over right here. So allow yourself to open up. If you are okay with your lower back region, and if you feel comfortable, you can either grab blocks right here, or you can slowly come down, engage core, and come on all the way back and thrust your hips forward to open up to camel pose. But just notice the stretch and allow yourself to give into it. And then how you want to come out of this, but don't drop your neck back, is you squeeze your core, engage, 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 come on up. Watch out for any back injuries again. Because we did a back bend, let's go ahead and calm down your central nervous system and find a child's pose again. Coming down and allowing yourself to release the back right through there all the way. Hands can be stacked or out, whatever you prefer. Take a deep inhale and exhale here. Then walk the fingertips away from you, tuck the toes underneath you, find your downward facing dog. Hold it here. Then go ahead and find a plank again, just like you did before. You can drop the knees, and I'm gonna actually encourage you guys to drop the knees right now. Elbows come in, chest comes up, and you're gonna chaturanga down to the ground. Untuck the toes here, okay? This is Sphinx pose, which is a good opener for you as well. And you can stay here, but your weight is on the top portion of the feet. You can come into baby cobra right here. You're engaging those back muscles that can be neglected, or you really just want to strengthen them for the power of running with good posture. If you really want a good stretch, and if your lower spine's okay with it, hands come towards the rib cage. Very important, elbows go back. Lift up, push in the top portion of your feet, squeeze your quads, and come up to upward facing dog. This is an excellent one for opening yourself up a little bit. You can notice that your hips are open here and your quads are engaged and your shoulders are back. Deep inhale and exhale. Open, open, open. Then drop the knees, squeeze the core, send the hips back, and find your child's pose again. Then walk the fingertips forward, tuck the toes under, and shift the hips up back to your downward facing dog. Release your neck and head. Then shift your gaze up to your hands, walk your feet there. And finding your forward fold, go ahead and relax your head. You can bend your knees if you want to, or shift your weight forward if you have straight legs, but just release and give into this inversion a little bit. Then gently bend your knees, take your right leg, bring it over your left, and send your left hip out a little bit for a nice IT band stretch right here. If you want to, if you have enough stability, you can crisscross your arms, or if you need more stability, grab a block. Knees can be bent, that's fine. Take a deep inhale and exhale here. And you can also go into fist, whatever you feel is best for you. Then bend your knees, unleash the right leg over the left, and let's go ahead and switch it out here. So the left leg is gonna go over the right, so you get a nice outside stretch here as well. Relax your jaw, your face, and just notice your body. Is one side a little bit more flexible than the other? Could you work on stretching one a little bit longer or more, just to help balance it out? Then bend your knees, lean forward, step forward, find your forward fold. And gently come on up very slowly. That was a nice little inversion going on. And place your hands behind your back. Deep inhale, open yourself up a little bit. Hands to your heart, and find your chair pose. Deep inhale and exhale. Very important to have strong muscles for running to support the knee. So squats in general, which is a chair with your legs a little bit closer, is wonderful for you. Shift your weight to the right leg, extend your left leg back, right arm in front, left arm back, relax the shoulders. This is warrior two. Notice how the right knee needs to be pulled out, so engage that medial glute. Right arm in front, left arm back, relax. Deep breaths here, in and out. Hold, hold, hold. Then while the right knee is bent, you're gonna have to stabilize it. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up, and we're gonna dance your warrior back for a nice opener, and you're gonna feel it. Bring it on back, 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 back. Make sure there's not too much pressure in this back left leg, and open up. And then inhale, windmill those arms back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, lean forward, and drop the right arm down. So you're getting a nice stretch all through here in the inner thigh stretch. If you're tight there, left arm comes up. You can come up here if this is too much, or if you can come all the way down, but it's very important that you're not rounding the chest forward, that you're nice and lifted up. So if you need to come up, that's fine too. Then from here, bend the right leg, pull it out. Right arm in front, left arm behind, relax the shoulders. This is really good. You're strengthening your shoulders to stay upright in good posture for good form. Watch out for the hip falling forward, lift up, hands come together, lean forward, square the legs to the front, and let's come down a little bit. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hands can come down. We got into a low lunge. Both feet are facing forward. They have the same weight here. Hands come down, and we're dropping down on the inside of the right foot to lizard pose here. Really good hip opener stretch here. For runners, drop the left knee if it's too extreme, or if you just don't want more of a strength, you're feeling more of a relaxation practice, you can unleash. If you can, elbows come down. If not, stay up. It's whatever you prefer. If you want a little bit more of an inner stretch, you can kick out the right knee by placing your hand on, not exactly on the knee, a little bit under and pushing out. Holding it here, a few breaths in and out. Relax the shoulders, breathe into anything that you can. Visually, that's fine. Just notice your breath, it can tell you a lot. If you're feeling really tight into a pose, all of a sudden you might notice your breath is short. Try to elongate it, it calms down your central nervous system, and it allows you to go deeper into it. Tuck the left toes under, lift the hips up, bring the right knee in. If you can, without hands, give it a go. If not, no worries, relax the shoulder. You're really stretched out. This is gonna be harder to step forward, so be mindful and step forward. Good, inhale, lift up, arms come back. If you can, clasp the arms behind you and breathe into the chest. Deep inhale and exhale. Hands come back to the heart. Find your chair pose again. Wiggle the hips a little bit. Weight goes in the left leg, right leg goes back. Warrior prep the back foot, so it's about 45-degree angle front. Right arm behind, left arm in front, and relax the shoulders. Deep inhale and exhale. Pull that left knee out so you can see your big toe. This is a really good pose for you because it keeps working your outside leg muscles that can be neglected because you're running in a front motion back and forth all the time. You need to make sure you're using the other muscles that stabilize the knee and hip. Drop the right hand back. Left hand comes up, squeeze the left knee out as much as possible and dance your warrior back. Wonderful stretch all the way up through here. Inhale, come up, utilize your breath, relax the shoulders, straighten the left leg, lean forward and come on down. Arms should be as stacked as possible. If you can hold this nice flatness, you can do it. If you notice any curvature, come on up. Try to release, deep inhales and exhales. Then reach up to the sky like someone's holding you, grab their hand, come back to warrior two. From here, hands to your heart, square your chest to the front, watch out for that back knee, pick up the right foot, wiggle your feet out wider, and we're gonna, hands right here, that's fine, or come down, hands are on the inside of the left leg this time. You can drop the right knee and untuck the toes if you want to. Come on down if you can, or just stay where you are, whatever you prefer, but really open that hip. Drop it down, release and relax, try to let go. Deep inhale and exhale, really wonderful for getting that 𝘿𝙤𝙬𝙁. You might even notice your left hip opening up. Hold it here, deep inhale and exhale. Then whenever you're ready, walk your hands up. Hands come on up, lean forward, step forward to chair. Inhale, lift up and back. Hands to your heart, find your chair. Hold it here, hold it, hold it, hold it. Then we're gonna go ahead and lift up. Right leg stays down. Left hand holds on to the left foot. You stay where you are, I'm just gonna scoot back. Hold it here, kick into the hand. This is a great balancing one. You're working your ankle muscles. That's really important for stabilizing those ankles so you don't get hurt. Kick into the hand, hold it to dancer pose. If you want to, you can grab your foot and bring it around, or you can reach to the ground. If you reach to the ground, keep a slight bend in the knee for your hamstring. Then inhale, lift up. I'm gonna switch so you can see me. Go ahead and switch sides. Right hand, right foot, knee faces down, kick into the hand. Left arm in front, right arm back. And again, if you want to come down to the ground, watch out for the left hamstring, bend the left leg and straighten it if you can. It's whatever you prefer. Find your breath, especially in dancing or any balancing poses. Then gently come on out of it. Stay where you are, find your forward fold. Take a deep inhale, exhale, just release and relax. Relax your head. We're gonna come on down to the ground, so whatever's comfortable for you, go ahead and come on down. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring those knees into your chest, rock side to side, cross your right leg over your left. You can grab your shins or your ankles, whatever you prefer, and kick into them for a really deep outer stretch on those hips. Breathe in, kick in. Exhale, unwind and switch. Kick in, deep inhale and exhale. And unleash. Shake out those legs, kick them up to the sky. This is really good restorative if you just want to lift your legs up. So this is where we're going to end. If you have a chair, you can place your legs up like this. Or if you can go to a wall and kick your legs up to the ceiling, go for it. Feel free to curl your toes towards the nose. You can put something underneath your back, that's fine. But go ahead and try to release your feet, your knees, your hips, your jaw. And then wiggle those toes and then relax them. Try to focus on your breathing. Deep inhale and exhale. If you want to hang out here for a few moments, you can. Into this restorative pose as you relax and just think of positive things. Or if you're ready, you can continue with me. Bring those knees into your chest. Feel free to roll over to the right side to help drain your heart. Or whenever you're ready, come to a nice tall seat. Pull those ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hands to your heart. Close your eyes. And take a moment to be thankful for everywhere your feet have taken you on your run. Then breathe in those good, happy thoughts and feelings that you get whenever you run after. Then take a deep inhale in and out. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating in this yoga practice with me. Make sure you always consult your physician before starting an exercise program.